Hey everybody, me Keith, Elder Rock, back on the bench. Finally finished up my first Defender board, and we're going to do a first time power on with you guys. It'll fail, maybe we'll have a little something, or maybe it'll work all the way. So I've done a lot of work off camera, and I apologize. All the desoldering, soldering, learning. This is kind of my learning Williams board, so I wanted to work at my own pace, but I have almost 10 more sets to do. So plenty more Williams stuff coming, and I wanted to know what I was talking about before I preach it on my channel. Okay, so let's take a closer look at these boards, and I'll show you what we've done here. Okay, obviously we've cleaned everything. So this is the main CPU video board. We've put all new RAM sockets. We put a new CPU socket, put a new decoder socket, all new header pins. Remember, this is the one from the D Frankenstein. This is the one that was all Frankenstein. I removed the battery cell. I thought it was good until I cleaned it. 5 out of the 6 contacts were good, and this one right here, just one contact not good. It's a shame, but I'll get a new coin cell for that later. Okay, so that's the CPU board. Anything else? I broke a 0.1 microfarad capacitor, replaced him. I replaced the 3 power caps. And I think that's it. Another cool thing about this set, it's all matching numbers. Okay, so the ROM board kind of got the full service. All new ROM sockets. I had one bad ROM number 2, so I burned a new one, dropped him in. Now this is Blue Label, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ROMs make up the game programs. What else did I do to this? All new header pins. Kind of cleaned them up. I think that's it for this guy. The interface board had one broken network array. Replaced him. He was a 4.7K network array. New cap. New header pins. I think that's it. And just got cleaned up. And then the soundboard. New CPU socket, new sound socket, the 5 amp or the 5 volt amp here, he was kind of broke, so I just went ahead and replaced him. I didn't have axial style capacitors, but we'll see what the sound does after we fire it up. Yeah, the fuses are good, so I think this thing is ready to get turned on. So, without further ado, and just in case it does work, I have my new Williams test module ready to go. So the test module, he's all plugged in. I'm hoping it works. We'll see, but the controls and the player 1 starts go attached to the interface. The sound and the volume, because there's a speaker in here with volume control. Sound and volume and speaker controls on the soundboard, and service switch. And that's originally all I was going to build. I was just going to build a service switch box, and then it just kind of morphed into a test module box. So the video, we may or may not get anything. I don't think the early Defender board has composite sync, only RGB. But anyway, this is my little setup for video. Okay, so step 1, let's power on the rebuilt Williams power supply. We're looking for these 3 lights and no smoke. So everything's hooked up. As soon as we power on, this whole board set will power on. Cross my fingers, no smoke. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Boom. 3 lights. I did see the 4 lights blink once, which is a good sign. Oh, I got to turn on my super gun here. Oh, we got Shaggy. We've got Shaggy. Wait. Oh. Now, I kind of figured the sink would be jacked up, but hey, I think the game is running. I think the game is running. And I don't know how to... If I disconnect... Oh, let's see. Video sync. I don't know how to get him from scroll. I'm going to have to build a little adapter box. Let's see. I don't think I can go overscan. Oh, that looks a little better. Wish I could slow down that scroll. I could actually see what it's doing. It's saying something left. But hey, the game is running. That's awesome. Hey, good morning, dude. Check it out. All right, so got the Defender board all wired up and running. There's my sink. Dun, dun, dun. Wah, wah, wah. Whoa, wait a minute. What happens if I do this? Oh, wait. Oh, I got sink. Dun, 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 dun. How is that possible? Dun, 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 dun. A friend of mine named Steven sent me the idea and a rough drawing of something like this. So I built it today. There's my little sink. There's my little sink prototype board. And more or less it works. Now, yes, I got green problems, but RGB is running through my super gun. And before I filmed you, before my workout, I was wiggling these wires and it was going black. But it was going like to normal screen with no green. So this, I think the problem's in the super gun somehow. So I think the next step, just to eliminate the super gun, I'm gonna make a new video cable with RGB, red, green, blue RCAs, and my new external sink, and it should clear it up, or at least tell me what's going on. Yeah, because like when it's the other way, when I fucked with the cables, like the little ships, like part of these colors are missing, but when it's like kind of flipped or green is shorted somehow, everything's there. Anyway, happy days, man. Oh, and check it out, man. This guy works too. Coin up. I'm gonna coin up. Start the game, but I got a bum ribbon cable. So if I wiggle it, wait, I'm either gonna make the game reset or explode, one of the two. Let's see here. I'll wiggle it a little. Nope, still don't have anything. Yeah, we got some short action in this guy. But if I wiggle him the right way, oh, he's just going down now. If I wiggle him the right way, it works. Let's see if I can't get it to work. But my box kind of works. Oh, let's throw another coin in. Wait. Oh, it went back to setup mode. I had to pull the battery pack off. I thought I could save it, and it was too corroded. Yeah, the game's running. Let's coin up. Dun, dun, dun. Coin up. Let's start the game. Let's see if I wiggled the ribbon cable. Yeah, now it's not doing anything. See, it's firing on its own. Wait, I made it reset. Anyway, you get the point, man. The game is running. Keeps crazy madhouse. Hey, dude, your little inverter board works. Just to kind of go back. I know. Good morning. Long video from Keith. Sorry, man. But there's the old version. Have really horizontal, vertical sink. So really what I did, like based on your drawing and this drawing, I built this, and a couple mods. I put a potentiometer in here as a variable resistor. It's supposed to be 4.7. This is what I don't understand. Like on the ground, I don't understand what this means. I understand the ground, but I don't understand if that's ground. I think that's ground. So basically, I got it set up kind of like that. So when I built my board, I built it with two individual ground references. A ground reference just for the grounds of the video, and a ground just for the IC. So I jump the ground to the potentiometer to the video output ground, and I actually have a bit of adjustment here. You can see it kind of going wonky, but it's a 4.7. I put a 10K pot in it. I figured it'd be fine adjustment, but I'd have more adjustment than with the 5K. Anyway, 5 minutes. Sorry, dude. Good morning, but I'm excited, and I'm gonna call it quits here. I think for the night. I got work tomorrow. Today was a holiday, so yeah, we're gonna get rid of that green. We're just gonna eliminate the super gun out of this whole equation. Okay, see ya. Okay, so I just extracted that chip. I don't think I made any damage. She came right out. I used my Goot desolder gun. So, moment of truth time. Will it pass or will it fail? Make sure I got it clamped in okay. Oh wait. Well, it's not a good sign when it won't even test. When it won't even test. There it goes. So, let's go back. Let's go back. So, what did it come up as? Like a 3101. It's a 16 by 4 RAM. Let's see if we can, yeah, right here. 16 by 4 RAM. Ground. Pin 8. Okay, let's check that again. Test failed. Boom. I would say that's our problem right there. And I don't have another one. But what I'll do, I'll go ahead and get this guy socketed up. The game runs. That's fine. So we'll move on to the next problem. The soundboard. So, has no sound. I do have my speaker in my new test set here. So let's go ahead and move on to the next problem, sound. Game works. Need a new chip. Good to go. Okay, part 2 of the retro chip tester. Because I can't leave things alone. So there's 2 color RAMs on this board. And really to future-proof it, if I'm going to change one, I want to change them both. Or at least I want to socket both. And I wanted to verify kind of the retro chip tester, always validating your only test equipment, right? I do trust this thing, but this is how trust is earned. You learn it and trust it. Okay, so here's the new chip in. Will it pass? This is the other chip in, the other RAM chip, and it did pass. Passed as a 3101, a 16 by 4 RAM. Let's reposition it just out of curiosity. Oh, see, the high quality ZIF socket I have pinches so hard that like when it catches like on a thicker part, if one leg is thicker or have something on it, the other ones will not clamp down firmly. Well, it just passed the one time. Let's see. Oh, all right. What's your problem? Let's see. This is how trust is not earned. I know that thing will pass. I can just kind of feel it's not in completely. What do we got going on here with the legs? Are the legs all wonky from desoldering? Yeah, a little bit maybe. Maybe I have to straighten those pins out a little bit. And I still think it's a good chip and that the other one's bad. See, it's going to it's getting to a different spot in the test before it fails. Well, maybe it's a good thing I pulled them both out, huh? No. Little booger is not going to pass, is it? Again. Alright, let's put the original one back in. See, he's failing at 02. Address 0. Okay, well, fail. I guess that's what bad. This guy did pass. Maybe he's latent failure or intermittent failure. I'm going to try to bend those pins and test him again. Yeah, there we go. I kind of felt, when I clamped it down, I kind of felt that it got a good clamp. Or maybe, wait. Yeah, maybe he's a failing chip. Anyway, long enough. I'm going to throw this in on the video. So I do believe these are our problems, though. Okay, that's it. See ya. Okay, we're back on the bench. So I just got reminded, I actually have some of these color rams. So we're resocketed. I just replaced the one for now. We're going to use the one that passed, and we're ready for fire up. I think we're ready for fire up. Everything, the crazy sync signal. Here we go. Wait, I gotta unplug my. There's always something, right? Gotta unplug my gun. My desolder gun. Wait, there she goes. Well, I don't like to plug in hot like that. That's blue screen. I don't know if I like that or not. We'll see what happens when it boots up. Come on, baby. No green. No green. Well, there's no green. There's no green. Oi. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Woo! Okay, let's use our handy dandy. We're going to go back into game mode. Look at that. I think we're back. That looks right. That looks good. Hell yeah. Man, every time I fix something, I got a happy dance I do. Like that crazy little swing back and forth thing. Woo! So I think we're going to get like a little happy dance. Man, I got so carried away on my happy dance, I stopped filming. You guys probably like, thank God. So hey, I think the Defender is running. It's running good now. Our sync signal, our sync prototype little thing mod worked. So let's go ahead. I want to probe around a little bit on this new 7489. So just show you some differences of the signal. Let's see if I can get. I don't think I can get both. Anyway, so this is pin 7. This was the suspect pin. Now see the voltage back up to like 3 volts, and it was quite low. I think it was in the millivolts before, and it was inverted. Remember, it was going positive. It was going positive. Now it's going negative. So the voltage was bad. We had a positive sync, a positive pulse. And okay, let's just go through the chips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's data bit 1. Pin 7, data bit 2. Pin 9, data bit 3. Nice clean. See, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, that looks really good. Voltage, right? Average volt, probably about 3. Let's do the other chip. So this is the old one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think this is crisp and clean. 7. There's 7. Let's do 7 on the other one, kind of compare. Yeah. I think this guy's just a little bit more crisp than this one. There's a little bit more noise on that high threshold. That's okay. He's socketed. I don't really want to put a new socket in now because it might last for years. It might last for hours. Don't know. So, what else? Let's come down here on these transistors and kind of look around. So let's look at the base. Remember the base voltage on, yeah, base voltage on green was, he was like 2.5 volts. He was a half volt off. Now let's go to blue. See, now they're spot on. Yeah, he was like 2.5 volts before. All right. Well, cool. This will end the troubleshoot video of this board set, I think. And then, like I said earlier, we're going to go after the sound card next. And I think we're going to be good. I'll work out something with the ribbon cable, but there we go. It was... the problem was a 7489 color scratch RAM. So I was on the section, you know, I knew what section it was in, and don't do what I did, because when I measured these, like, it had a signal. You had to look at the voltage level. Of that guy, of the outputs. But I checked the whole thing. We checked the controller, the blanking circuit, which controls the read-write of the circuit of these guys. We checked all the values. He actually got some new diodes as well. So he got some new diodes up in here. I kind of want to still replace these transistors, but they work. They're okay. That's enough. Thank you guys for watching. Yeah, I accidentally jumped and reset the thing again. I'm always touching stuff. Hey, good evening, everybody. Yeah, we're back on the bench. Me, Keith Elder Rock. I hope you like this video. So today, this is going to be part of the soundboard troubleshooting video. So basically, got the Defender, just to, I don't know how I'm going to put these videos together. So it could be a long video or just some short ones. So bear with me. I'm new to the channel, but man, I got so much content. I'm going to try to make it better for you guys. So anyway, just back, this is the early edition Williams Defender board that now runs well. We just fixed the color RAM, and our color's good, so I moved on to the soundboard today. Gosh, a minute later, here we're going to talk about the sound. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, so sound, have no sound. So, work today, double checking my circuit, and I do have this test rig that I built. I tested this potentiometer, but I just hooked up some stuff. We're going to go do the schematics, and I'm going to show you what's going on. Okay, so here's what's going on. Oh, wait. I don't know what's going on, because now it's in sound demo mode. Okay, folks, new on camera. This is not an on-camera fix. This is an on-camera weird stuff happening. All right, so this is the test sound. When you on the Williams soundboard, there's a sound test switch. So if you push the switch, it goes to this tone, just over and over and over. You got to reset. You got to cycle the board to get that to go away. So earlier, that was not doing that. So let's power cycle the board. No, yeah, you gotta power cycle the board. You can't just reset it. I didn't expect this video to go this way. So basically what I got here is a homemade audio probe. So it's a 3 to 12 volt. It's a 3 to 12 volt amplifier. And so how I use this thing is how I use this thing is I use the negative, I clamp onto the negative, and I use the other probe, and I probe around on the board preamp to where the sounds are generated and just try to see if there's anything. So let's go the schematic here. I'll show you what's going on and what I'm going to do to fix this. So what we've got going on with the audio probe, we have sound to the side of the potentiometer. So generating back at the 6821 and the IC9. Anyway, we have sound here, preamp. So on the other side of this potentiometer, I have nothing. I have absolutely nothing on this other side. And I tested the, where is it? Yeah, I tested the op amp, or the amplifier in circuit, and it kind of tested okay, but I just bought some new ones, so I pulled it out and I tested him out of circuit, and he was good. And I tested a new one. Actually, it's this guy right here. It's that guy. Pulled him out and he was good. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on. I have a theory. So here's where I'm going to leave the board for the night. Actually, here, Steven, I'll show you real quick. So I still think there's a color problem, actually, like when the game boots up, and I think there's a color problem with blue. So working on the soundboard, and concurrently this ribbon cable completely bit the dust. So I popped off the ends and I tried recrimping it. Like I have a clamped it in the cables. It looks like it's making okay connection. I even pinned it out, but I think I have a problem with this because now my controls are not working, and I don't think it's on this side. Anyway, with the board, check it out. So the game has no sound in game. A couple sounds maybe, but like when I'm in test mode, oh, let me turn back up. Oh, let me hook it back up. See, I thought there was a potentiometer problem. Crap, sorry. I got a little buzz from my homemade audio probe. Right. Damn it, man. These clamps are so cheap, dude. So I got a little buzz from the speaker, but have power, or have sound. So I can flip through the test. But here that buzz is my. But some of the sounds sound weird. There's like a, but that might also be. So anyway, I have all the sounds, no gameplay, been through here. I think it's a bit to do. There's some data signals through here. So I'm going to shelf this one. I'm actually pretty happy with it. And yeah, on this amplifier, I'll show you the problem, dude. Now I'm getting all into it. Okay. The problem is I have audio all the way up to this potentiometer where it comes back and gets to the op amp. I have no sound there. Like, I have no sound on the other side of this potentiometer. And I thought it was that one, not that one. And so I wired up a new one, which I think, and he's okay. So, but it's not like the volume's not taken around. I switched the shield and the negative a couple times, but I don't know what's up with that. But, so really, then from the potentiometer, it goes to the op amp, and it's not getting there. So, I don't know. Whatever. But I'm going to shelve this one, and I'm going to put the next one on the bench, because I believe it's completely running, and I need to get all the sockets soldered in. I need to get him soldered together, and then if he is working, then I'll have parts to know what I can use for this one. Then I have one for reference too. So I'm going to shelf this guy. He's not completely fixed, but I'm happy. I'm going to order some ribbon cables. I don't think I'm going to make them. I can't find the parts. So I'm going to order some ribbon cables. These guys are hot. What else? I think I'm going to order some of these transistors. They're NPNs. I think I have an equivalent. I'm not sure, so I think I'm just going to order the factory transistor. What else? That's about it. I have another interconnect board, but he does not go with this family of PCB. So that's where I'm going to leave this one, guys. Yeah, not disappointed. So this is actually a pretty good stopping point. Had really good success. New sockets, new header pins, just really clean. So I think we're getting there. Had a bad color RAM. I put another color RAM in, but anyway, cut there.